Maybe 2 words: artistic synthesis.
Remarkable.
Collaboration.
Patient-centric.
The word that comes to mind for me the most is just tremendously exciting.
It is truly a very significant milestone in terms of having a vision that is entrenched into a natural surrounding, taking advantage of the topography, the history, the pride of the Bloomington community, and seeing that it's not just a group of buildings, but it's truly a campus atmosphere that enriches wellness, health, care, and education.
This is a once in a several lifetime opportunity for the Bloomington community and the region to invest in healthcare for the entire population. Indiana University is proud to be a partner in that with IU Health, and that we can provide a site that creates a regional academic health center.
We're also working hard to take advantage of the natural landscaping that's here, preserving as many of the trees and the quality of materials that are on the site. Along with that, we will have our own landscaping plan and environmental plan that will enhance the site that we're building on.
The site itself is naturally beautiful, and that we think plays a role in providing health care. Providing a serene, natural setting. We wanted to maximize the opportunity with that site to work in harmony with the building and the surrounding area.
I think the other thing that should really be something that distinguishes this project is the way it's integrated with the landscape. So there are a series of gardens that link outdoor spaces, and those are also places where we really do try to deliberately connect the inside of the building with the outside of the building.
One of the things that we hold dear at Indiana University in terms of how we do architectural planning and planning is that a sense of place leads to a sense of purpose. We wanted to link it to the campus. You could say that that's part of Bloomington and it's part of the university, but at the same time, let it have some of its own uniqueness.
The language of the building, the development of the architecture, was something that, from the get-go, it was always one complex. And so it wasn't a hospital and an academic building. It was always seen as a whole. Well, the predominant material on the building is limestone. And that was a very important thing to incorporate into the project, as it's part of Indiana University's language of buildings, which is predominantly limestone. There's also accents of brick in the building that incorporate some of the brand of IU Health.
Limestone is a huge part of the Bloomington community, and particularly the campus, and will be one of the key materials. But we've also integrated other things that really merge in a way through the architecture, the cultures of Indiana University Health and Indiana University. So you'll see that. You'll also see a great degree of transparency. Part of that is a cultural statement about the transparency of the institution, but it's also about the capturing of daylight, which is a very important thing in a healthcare facility, plus the remarkable views of the beautiful site.
This year we're going to see the approvals for us to move into construction, which become a pretty exciting time. We spent a lot of time behind closed doors in planning. At the point when construction begins, the community will become involved. They'll get to see things going up. It's always fun to watch earth move and steel go up.
You always strive for something that transcends, say, the technical aspects of a site design and also the functional aspects of a building design. So the hope is that this building will be seen as a form and site overlap and integration that brings a great sense of healing to people who arrive.
We did go through a series of town hall meetings and exercises that allowed the communities, the stakeholders, to speak, to talk about their ideas, their vision. We take those things and we use their words to create then the guiding principles.
Are we staying true to our guiding principles? It's one thing to say that we're patient-centric, that we want to design every attribute around the campus and the interaction around the patient. But one of the things we talk about in terms of the model of care, what that model of care will look like, the model of care should be ensuring that the patient is getting their care in the right location within the hospital or in the primary care office.
Are we being true to those things that we started at the onset of the project? And we want to be able to say when this facility opens that those things at the beginning really are embodied in this place. And it also becomes part of the story that people can tell.